Hey guys, it's me, Geeky Camo. I'm back, and I'm like I said in my Drobot video. I would be unboxing Dino-Rang. I kind of am. It's sort of going to be a review. I just need to get a better Dino-Rang because, as you know, it's been kind of a joke thing that one's arm would fall off, and it kind of got old after a while. And I mean, I really am not sure, but I'm not going to really take the cards out, because I'm not, Dino-Rang's a rare Skylander, and all of you sneak attack me and get my code, that's not going to be funny. And, I actually need to explain some things. Well, I'm gonna make a few other update videos, probably about Swap Force, maybe even, like I mentioned, Wings of Fire. It's just that I'm going to be getting a kind of new Dino-Rang for the, for some of the series. I mean, I'm still going to use this one. This one is at a really good level. It's a really, really powerful thing. And all in all, I think I might just, I had to get a second Dino-Rang, although I felt like getting a second Tornado, but, it kind of bothered me. The arm issue would be like, oh, hey, my Dino-Rang's arm is off, and it just turned to a point where it wasn't even funny anymore, and I just stressed so much about it. Ugh. I mean, if you need proof, if you're a newcomer, watch this. And all of you who watch my videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My Dino-Rang's arm keeps falling off. During videos, it gets random, because, I mean, it probably wouldn't be much of a bad thing if I was just doing Giga Gamings or walkthroughs, because you probably wouldn't even have to know. But no, I do something different. I make video Skylanders, like skits. And I really do like that, entering a bunch of new characters. In fact, it created the old-time favorite of mine, well, at least one of my favorites, Jeff, and also, it introduced me to a bunch of Skylanders that I normally wouldn't like Voodoo. Thanks to Voodoo's role, I really like Voodoo, so yeah. And thanks to YouTube, actually, its own self, with, me having to make tons of Giga Gamings. I like tons of Skylanders I normally would have hated, like Igniter and Voodoo, but with that, I think I'm just gonna review the Dino-Rang. I'm just gonna take it out and swap it, not really much. It's just that, it isn't going to be as interesting as the Drobot video. It isn't gonna be as long, because the other one, it was sort of an information video. In fact, I almost sort of regret myself, talking that long, but with that, I think the Dino-Rang thing needs a proper, video. I had an old one, but it, let's just say, failed. I will upload that if you want me, but many of you have this problem of complaining over my bad quality in the past, so I hate annoying fan base. I'm just mad at that. I'm just taking a good look at Dino-Rang. Here he is. He's actually a really cool Skylander. Many people, oh, Dino-Rang's stupid. What's this dino holding boomerangs? For some reason, he's one of those underrated Skylanders. I can't seem to understand why he's underrated. Let's start off with one thing. 1. What's so hateable about Dino-Rang? 2. If you're going to give a tree more attention than the dino using boomerangs, I think there's something wrong here. If you give more hate to the dino more than a tree, I think it's going to be weird. And also, I don't get why he's underrated all the time. I mean, he was so hard to buy because he never really appeared. And when I first saw him, then you get all the more common, until I barely even saw him, until I found him and bought him. Honestly, I just think Dino-Rang is one messed up Skylander when it comes to fans. But here, I love Dino-Rang. He's the only Earth type that I actually think is good. Yeah, you heard me right. The only Earth type Skylander that I think is good. Yes, I actually do hate Terrafin. A little. Just the overratedness. Bash is okay. Flashwing had an awful backstory. Crusher is unoriginal, and Prison Break, surprisingly, is unoriginal. I don't know, it might just be me, but Dino-Rang's the only good Earth type, in my opinion. But yet, you can all give me tons of crap. Go ahead, argue, I don't mind. It's like some characters when they get overhyped. I'm actually just gonna put the old one back in the case, because, I mean, like I said earlier. And also, another thing. I hate how much hate Dino-Rang gets. Come on, if you're gonna pick on a Skylander, don't do it all the time, and don't agree with another one. In fact, I personally am upset with Stump Smash getting a lot of hate, also. Just any Skylander that gets way too much hate. At that point, the one time Camo was so hated that I was starting to lose interest in him. But I stuck with him. Camo's getting a humongous fan base, and I do not know where it's coming from, but, oh shoot. It's going to be but he's coming back, and he might be a Swap Force, character because of his fan service. And besides, Activision, I think, learned their mistake from giving a tree a role in Giants. When I mean tree, I'm talking about Stump Smash. He isn't a bad Skylander, but I think he's one that people left too many of them on the shelves to surrender to. And I think he's also another one that, in my opinion, should have not been there for Swap Force. I mean, sorry, Giants. Because just seeing him there, he was the second life type released. And it was at a very bad time. The time where people would go all over for Flashwing and Sprocket and Hothead and Lycor Jetpack, and all the stores had were Hexes, Drill Sergeants, and just random stuff that you see every day when going Skylander hunting. So yeah, it was kind of bugging me, and Dino-Rang is not going in, so I guess that's what I get, but I'm gonna find a way for it to be in there, and also because of, now you know, just don't judge a Skylander by its fan base. Don't let them try to believe that a Skylander's bad. Dino-Rang's actually one of the better Earth types, in my opinion. Sure, he's slow. Yes, he is. I can actually agree with that. Like the last video that I disagreed with Drobots being the worst. Oh yeah, and that isn't because I'm a huge fan of Drobot. No, I am actually, I actually like him for a different reason. And the reason I like Lycor Drobot, I will have to explain. But like I said, he's far from the best, so I don't technically like him either. But in my opinion, I think he's not the best and not the worst. And why, you may ask? It's just because, I don't know, makes him look more realistic, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, that's just my part of the reasoning, but give me all the hate you want. I'm fine arguing, because if you're gonna give a tree more respect than a dino holding twin boomerangs, I think, honestly, that's fine by me, because I don't care really much, but I really don't mind it either. Yeah. So, nothing really much. I'm not arguing with the fan base, because, I mean, that's stupid. Arguing with fans just gets you a bunch of hate. But in my opinion, Dino-Rang needs to get a lot more respect from fans. I do not argue he's dumb, because I can enlist a whole bunch of arguments I hear. One, he's slow. Good. You already give too much Skylanders hype that are slow. like, at the time, I think Igniter was gaining a lot of hype. Maybe that's why I didn't like him back in the day. And also Stump Smash. Actually, I'm not sure, but many Skylanders that are slow often get hated. Another complaint is his platform is too small. Sure, it was the smallest back then, but really, is that even worth your money? Just because a platform is smaller, that doesn't mean that the character stinks. Because Dino-Rang, if you used him in the battle arena, you know where I'm going. He is powerful. Really powerful. In fact, it makes all you Terrafin runners scream. Yes, I actually can beat Terrafins with Dino-Rang. As well as toy collectors say. Need proof? I'll go get it up fast. I just think the complaints are pretty much stupid. Because I know Dino-Rang might not be the one for you. The complaints I hear about him are some of the dumbest I've ever heard for a Skylander. I'll even pull it up. Let me see. Read this. Pause and read this. Despite Terrafin, I honestly felt like Dino-Rang was an underrated Skylander, but a great one at that. And besides, you gotta give respect to a guy who juggles his boomerangs. He did that on Skylanders Universe, and he's just awesome. And also, Wildlife Nature Show number 3 is coming. Planet XL number 3 is coming. Well, no, I'm gonna get some series up. The Whale's Tale, I actually needed more characters. I guess it was sort of the excuse series to use some of the lesser used characters, like you saw Eyebrow in there, Hot Dog, Ghost Roaster, just a bunch of characters that were unused and was just standing there waiting for a role. So, I think I'm gonna continue that series, try a few more characters out, and all in all, I think that series may be a test to find out which characters I like more than others. Like Voodoo, for instance. He's my favorite to use in video-wise. And also, if Dino-Rang does come back in Swap Force, admittingly, I have hopes that Flashwing won't be in there. She has barely a fan base that I can hear of, and the ones who do like her make it so hard when someone just calls Flashwing Trashwing. Just, all I hear is hate, but from the people who like her, it gets defensive. And, that's why. This is me, Giga Camo, and that's really all. I'll join you for more YouTube later. Bye.